Hey y'all, it's Kristen Bernius. Welcome to the next video in our coach training. Today we're going to talk about Shakeology. So when I first became a coach, Shakeology was that one question that I was really scared to answer because I didn't really know a whole lot about, nutrition, and I was just learning myself. So one of the tactics that I learned early on as a coach was from Tommy Migrant, where he talked about how facts tell, stories sell. So I took that into consideration and I made that my new way of answering questions. So, for example, if somebody asks what Shakeology is, instead of rambling off a bunch of facts and nutritional value and throwing them a comparison chart why whatever they're drinking is not right, I instead tell them some stories. So, for example, I'll tell them stories about how I've always suffered from low energy and how Shakeology is helping that. I'll say, I've been able to lose 30, 40, 50 pounds if you include my pregnancy weight. With the support of Shakeology. I'll even tell them about how when I became pregnant and I was supposed to start drinking or taking prenatals, I took my Shakeology to my doctor, and she said, if you're drinking this, you don't need prenatals. And so those are some of the stories that I use to show the power of Shakeology. And so what I challenge you to do is to find those stories, because those stories are what's going to sell, and the facts are just going to tell. Now, you are going to run into those customers who do want to know more, and there's tons of resources out there. You can Google images, you can send them to your Shakeology website. You may not realize this, but you do have a Shakeology website. For example, mine's www.shakeology.com/kbernius, because that's my screen name. So it's whatever your screen name is at the end of shakeology.com. I always tell people, when they say, oh, I'm drinking this protein shake, what's the difference? I always tell them Shakeology is not really a protein shake. Does it have protein in it? Well, yes, absolutely, it has protein in it, but that's not really what it is. It's a nutrition shake. It's a meal. So you're going to get a source of protein, but you're also going to get all of your daily vitamins plus multitude of other ingredients. And I'll even say to them, like, I know this stuff is really good for me, but I can't pronounce half of it, and so I kind of, make it a little bit humorous, like, well, I know what, wheatgrass is and, chia seed and whatnot, but I don't really know what maca root is, but I know that it helps with fertility, and that's why all my customers end up pregnant. Or, I'll joke around something like that. Once again, that's a story. I'm not just talking about and rattling off the facts about maca root. So I hope that this helps. If you are a coach, you really should be drinking Shakeology every day. When I first started as a coach, I could not afford it, so I drank half a scoop 5 days a week and took the weekends off until I could afford it. So I challenge you to do the same thing, because how can you sell the product if you're not drinking it? So if you have any questions, please let me know, and I'll talk to you guys later.